Hey there my friends, Eric Andres, your Guitar Sage here, and today I'm going to share with you the 5 things that every guitar player needs to know in regards to theory. So these are the music theory tips that if you're going to only know 5, if you're on a desert island, you got to bring 5 of them with you. These are the 5 that you have to know. I've gone through all the tips that I can think of. There's many of them, many, but these are the ones that I use all the time, and I see the experts use all the time as well. Okay, so here they are, and I go over these in much more detail in my free course that you can get. The link is below, YourGuitarSage.com/30. So I'm just going to cover these really quickly, but if you need more detail about them, you can go to that and I'll teach you about those in detail. So first off, you've got to know the names of the notes on the neck, right? The names of the open strings: E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. And then you need to know the notes going up on each string. This is not something that's memorized, it's a method that us guitar players use. And if we know that the musical alphabet goes from A to G, and that B and E don't have a sharp, then we can easily go up the scale starting on the A string, up the chromatic scale and go A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Okay, now I go over it, like I said, I go over it and all that in detail in the course below, so we won't go into all the bits and pieces about that. I want to give you these 5 things very quickly. The 9 essential chords, also covered in this course. So chords like G, D, A minor, E minor, A major, E major, B7, and did I say C? If I didn't, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I probably said D minor is 9, okay? So with those chords, you can literally play millions of songs. All the hundreds of songs that I teach here on YouTube, you could literally play those with those chords, okay? Millions of songs if you know those few chords. Trying to scale this down for you, make it super easy, okay? How to use a capo. Now, whether you're gonna use a capo or not, and what I mean is how to use a capo. People go, oh, you just clamp it down. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm talking how to understand what's happening theoretically, okay? So for instance, if we have a C chord here, and we're playing in the open position, this is on the nut here, so I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just playing a regular C chord here and a G and a D. We need to understand the theory behind, if we were to move this up to the 2nd fret, how this would be an A chord, this would be a D chord, this would be an A chord, and this would be an E chord, because we moved our capo, so we moved everything up a whole step. So we need to conceptually understand how to change keys. Super, super helpful for playing songs, if you just want to play other people's songs, or if you're writing and you're trying to put something in a different key, or if you're trying to communicate with other musicians and they say, what are you playing? And you're like, a C chord. And they're like, that's not a C. I'm playing something else, and I'm playing a C, and that doesn't sound right. It's because it's a D. So we need to understand that. I go over that in the course. All right, major scale. And what I call, well, the number system, the Nashville number system. Now this is just basic, but if we know the major scale, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, we know this, right? Knowing the notes by the name, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and thinking about them in the name, as opposed to G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Instead of thinking about it like that, if we think about the numbers, there's a whole world. There's only 7 notes there. There's a whole world that will open up for you. You gotta trust me when I say learn this Nashville number system, okay? I have a video for it here on YouTube, but I go into the details of the major scale in the free course. You'll find the link below, okay? So you gotta know the major scale. Once you know one of them, you know all of them in every single key without having to think about the notes. I'm just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Same chord, same scale shape every single time. So, easy. It's not like piano where you have to learn the different fingerings every time. So, know the major scale. Last one, pentatonic scale. Why know the pentatonic scale, Eric? Because if you know the pentatonic scale and you need to noodle out some melodies, maybe you're in the studio or you're playing with your friends and you want to come up with a melody, understanding how to use the pentatonic scale, and I've got a video for that here on YouTube. Just type in YourGuitarSage Pentatonic and you'll find it. The pentatonic scale is so helpful, so useful, because you can play it in a major or minor key. We won't go over all that, but it looks like this. It's this form. So at the 7th or at the 5th fret here, I'm playing frets 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 858. Okay, easy enough. If you go to YourGuitarSage.com, I've got a plethora of information about this in the blog section. Just type in Pentatonic. All right, my friends, those are the 5 things you need to know, because you can noodle around with that pentatonic scale. It's absolutely amazing. So watch those videos. That'll help out a ton. If you need more information about the individual pieces here, YourGuitarSage.com/30, the first 30 lessons that I teach all my students here in Nashville. I got so many questions here on YouTube that I wanted to make something that you could just go get, whether you're in India or China or California or wherever. You can go and learn this stuff very quickly and you're off to the races. All right, so check that out, my friends. Please let me know how I can help. Let me know, is there anything else that you think theoretically that one should know that maybe I've forgotten? Obviously, we've only got 5 on this list, so, but still, is there anything that you think that should be added? Maybe there needs to be 10 things here. Let me know below. If you like this video, hit thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and all those happy places. So let me know how I can help. I'm Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage. Please, as always, spay and neuter your animals. Be kind to one another, because we can change this world. We're doing it every day. I'm going to beat the man. Don't trust him. He's a liar. See ya.